And welcome to the Valero Alamo Bowl as part of Capital One Bowl Mania. Tonight we are indoors inside the Alamo Dome for a heck of a matchup. Out of the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, and from the Big 12, the Horned Frogs of TCU. Two top 15 teams meeting here in San Antonio. We expect a lot of offense and a lot of points on the scoreboard. Here we go with a pro TCU crowd just down the road from Fort Worth here in San Antonio. And the Ducks will return the kick with the dynamic Charles Nelson. Shoved out of bounds. Very good coverage.
30 freshmen playing on this football team, more than any other team in the country except for Rice under David Bailey.
30 freshmen, true and redshirt, played this year for TCU. Oregon was not a great third down team. This is 3rd and 4. Adams in the pocket, taking a long time, taking a shot down the field. Touchdown! .37 yards to Darren Carrington. And Oregon scores first here at the Alamo Bowl. And his kick is up and good. The first big play of the game goes by way of the Ducks.
Well, you can't have 9 in the box and give this guy time enough to throw the ball deep.
Quick snap, quick pressure, and the ball knocked away. No whistle, they say loose ball. And fumble recovery for Tyson Coleman.
Yeah, I think it's a fumble, Dave. He was trying to get it started, but Tyson Coleman was right in his face and actually hit his arm and hit the ball before he could take it forward.
After further review, the ruling is the quarterback's arm was going forward, therefore it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, you can see why they did that. I do think TCU got a break there.
Well, it's the thing. The rule says if the hand's going forward, but I still want to see the ball off the hand.
So it's 2nd and goal. Freeman gets the carry. Freeman, that cut and the power. Touchdown. Long way to go in this one. We've seen crazy Alamo Bowls in the past with tons of offense. But the Ducks look like they're not going to be stopped tonight. Point after try. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is good. It's 3rd down for Oregon in this first quarter. And for TCU, feels like a very big play.
TCU really needs to get a stop here, Dave, for field position as much as anything else and to rest their defense.
Sprinting right, Adams. Pressure gets away. Adams heaves it downfield. And it is caught. What a catch by Darren Carrington. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. A little shoulder fake and another deep throw. This one is caught again. Another 50-50 type ball, and Addison just went up and got it.
Illegal touching, number 2 offense, went out of bounds on his own, came back in, and first caught the pass. The penalty is loss of down at the previous spot, 2nd down.
Wow, so that's huge. Bill, obviously, I guess the discussion was he forced out of bounds or not?
That's what it all revolves around. As the defender made contact, that contact could force a player out.
Mark Helfrich is arguing otherwise, but I didn't see a lot of contact to force him out of bounds. Well, they'll get the ball in the hands of number 22 again. And so far in this game, that has been a good thing. You could see the twist of that foot as he got wrestled to the turf. Even after that long pass play negated by the penalty of going out of bounds, illegal touching coming back in, it took Oregon, 2-3 plays to get right back to where they were. Already ahead 14-0. Tight end in motion. Royce Freeman, touchdown. TCU fans are wondering what has happened. And those touchdown drives really impressive after a 3 plays of 10 or more yards in this game so far. 8 of them already for the Ducks. And they're going to get another one here. A big play to the 20, to the 10, inside the 10. That's their 4th string running back. Tony Brooks James. You think they got a lot of skill on this offense?
Well, he stopped. He has to cut back. He cuts back against the grain and then outruns everybody. These guys are loaded with skill guys.
That's their 4th string guy. And he'll stay in. Touchdown. Good pressure. And the punt is blocked. Oregon, Buckner grabs it and runs forward.
It was blocked, recovered by the kicking team behind the line of scrimmage. That is illegally advanced beyond the line of gain. It's a first down.
Now that is truly when everything's going against you. Garrett Kaufman got the punt block, and it turns into a first down. I can't remember the last time I saw that. It was a tremendous play by Buckner. Now Adams keeps it and takes a huge hit. My goodness. And we'll hope that Vernon Adams is okay. I don't think he is. Now that would definitely change this game. Derek Kindred got the hit on Adams. He is down. This would be 47 yards. It would be the career long for Aiden Schneider, who's been very accurate this year, kicking indoors. That kick is on the way, and it is good. Our first half stats brought to you by Interstate Batteries, and just as lopsided as the score, 376 total yards for Oregon.
Holding, number 74 offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Second penalty on Vaitai in this game. The offensive line has been beaten by the Oregon defensive front.
Yeah, and Big V's got to mess with DeForest Buckner all night at 6'7", 290. So he got a really tough assignment coming into this ball game. Never know what happens in the second half. It sounds like we're saying, hey, it's 31-0, you fools. This is still a ball game that could turn, and Mark Helfrich knows that.
And we don't know about Vernon Adams. I mean, Oregon's offense could be totally different without their star quarterback. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Vernon Adams, you see him out of his pads. I think that tells us all we need to know. Here was the hit in the second quarter, and as we looked at it over and over again, it was he is a ball carrier, so he's not a defenseless player, and the hit came with the shoulder pad, not the crown of the helmet. It was rightly not called as a targeting, but Vernon Adams is not coming back in this game, and who knows, Oregon so dominated the first half. He was a big reason why. We'll see if that helps TCU get back in things. Nelson with that speed to the 30, and he makes a man miss. Nelson across the 40. Now the snap goes right by Lockie. He wasn't ready for it. He's got to get on the ball. He does. It'll be a big loss for Oregon. Now, they don't have their center and their quarterback now, and that is clearly impacting things.
Dave, it really happens. We've seen some bad snaps, but in this one, obviously Lockie's still calling the play. And that center Doug Brenner didn't realize that he snapped it. He got his head back down, puts him in a very difficult spot, and now you're third down and forever. That's what you're talking about now. This isn't on the road. It's more of a home crowd for TCU. Yeah, he's another really good football player from here in San Antonio that decided to leave the state. He's tough. He's smart. Really good player.
Ducks have a history of bringing some talent from Texas to Eugene.
They do. They've gone anywhere in the country since they've won so much the last few years.
I think the headliner would be LaMichael James. And they will get the ball snapped. Hand it off. Hicks with a nice cut. Trying to get there. And we'll see. I think he got it. 4th and 5 toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
4-man rush. No pressure. Perfectly thrown ball to the outside. The inside receiver and the outside receiver got too close. But very, very good play.
Extra point up and by design a couple times in this second half. They have not been good plays. In the pocket. Kohlhausen. Now he will run. Kohlhausen dives and goes up and over. It is down at the 1.
No field goals left.
And if they do punch it in, we got a ball game. Handoff. Stutter step, close, touchdown. The field was touchdown.
After further review, the ruling is the ball did not break the plane of the goal line. It'll be third down at the half-yard line.
Well, TCU fans aren't happy. They got the call right, though. And they're going to have to burn a timeout like this. Those timeouts are so precious.
And now we're back in the shotgun.
3rd and goal from the shotgun.
Tight end in the backfield.
Handoff. Green gets stuffed. Hicks behind. Play fake. Trying to throw. Now trying to run. Kohlhausen, touchdown.
It's been the way they've played. They get the deep throw for a touchdown. You got Brown running in and diving and fighting for yards. You're knocking balls loose on special.
36. How about that play?
Yeah, it looked like he was faking the pooch punt. Had the tight end down the middle, and then he scrambles. He really could have run for it again, but he turns it and throws it up. Yeah. And now you kick the field goal because you're 4th and 10, and you need the points. But that's the first time that Oregon has gotten pressure on the quarterback in the second half, and Tyson Coleman's name is one that we've been calling all night.
He's had a tremendous game for the Ducks. More field goals made than anyone in Big 12 history, and add another to that total. So forget Vernon Adams. The fact that Matt Haggerty, the center, left this game, that's made as big of an impact.
Well, and TCU is blitzing on this play, and it makes it much tougher. They've got someone on the center's head, so Doug Brenner has got to snap the ball and protect at the same time, and sometimes you worry so much about that quick guy moving on you, something that Haggerty's handled for 5 years.
There's Matt with the pads off.
First down will stop the clock. They're moving, and now the Oregon defense has been on the field so much they're tired. They're having trouble rushing the passer, so it's changed all of the momentum from the first half.
They look exhausted. And a penalty flag thrown as the ball gets knocked away at Cisse, intended for Porter.
Pass interference. Defense number 12. Penalties 15 yards from the previous spot.
That's what Oregon usually does to teams. They wear them out over the course of a game. The way this second half has gone, TCU is wearing out the Oregon defense. Look at the time of possession since halftime. That is lopsided. Now it's almost like a wildcat. Direct snap to Green. He gets the block from the quarterback. And touchdown.
Further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
So everything was going right for the Ducks. Now nothing going right.
Oregon's in a front to be prepared to stop the onside kick. Addison bobbles the ball, and you put yourself now in very difficult field position. Could be screen, could be draw, but you've got to probably get it in your best player's hands. TCU's playing tight man.
Low snap again, pressure again. Lockie dancing around, throws it away.
Stop the clock again.
Again.
Really good job, man-to-man, pressing them, pressure on the quarterback. You've got one of the best pass rushers in Caraway.
On first down. They get the play snapped. Kohlhausen throws short. Nixon.
30-second timeout.
Now that's interesting. Not sure why they would use their second timeout there.
If you're Oregon, you have to be happy that TCU used that timeout and didn't waste one of theirs.
I think you're right. 2nd and 5. Handoff left side. Good blocking. Green. Gary Patterson trying to towel off. It's been a stressful night.
He's not going to change that shirt again, I can tell you that.
No matter how much he sweats. Handoff again. Green, nice cut. And Green gets the first down. Under a minute to play. Another handoff. Squirting through. Spin move. Green. And I think he got there. It's real close. With the clock still moving. Now they haven't stopped it. They have not said. Now they will stop the clock.
Timeout, TCU, 30-second timeout.
If TCU finds a way, this would match the biggest comeback win in bowl history. They were down 31-0 at halftime. Now down 3 with 28 seconds to go. It is 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Kohlhausen rolling right, looking for the end zone. Instead, he'll throw it away. Kick is good. And they've come all the way back.
Now, you're not going to kick it to that guy. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
This is going to be a squib to try to get it to a big guy.
Well, they kick it deep. Nelson, I mean, this is returnable for a very dangerous guy. Nelson to the 20, out into the open, stays on balance to the 40. Nelson finally dragged down. Why do you do that with 9 seconds to go and 2 timeouts? Oregon can throw a pass down the field, use a timeout, and try to win it with a kick.
Yeah, you usually get sky kick. You've got Addison leading him there with a tremendous block. But this is one of the more dynamic returners in the country. And now you've put them in a position with 9 seconds left and a timeout in your pocket and a really good field goal kicker where you may have a chance at the end to win the game.
I can't believe that they did that. That's a 48-yard return to one of the most dynamic playmakers in the country. And Gary Patterson, I mean, he's thinking what we're thinking. How could you let that happen? Lockie.
Tight man with 2 deep.
We'll throw it to Freeman. Freeman trying to get to that sideline, gets shoved out of bounds. 2 seconds on the clock. But likely the final play of regulation. Pressure immediately, and they won't even get a throw off. Kohlhausen. End zone. What a catch! Now this is huge in overtime. Extra point up and good.
And you're probably not going to use a lot of motion or shifting just up the center, but here we come in motion. He's got to get the snap.
Good snap, Freeman. Trying to push his way in. Touchdown! Aiden Schneider, who has set his career long for a field goal in this game already. This one will be 44 yards. Second overtime. Good snap. Kick kind of wobbles, but it's perfect back.
Yeah, a lot of confusion before the play. The ball was thrown up high. They expected him to jump up and have a chance. But really good sophomore Tyree Robinson for Oregon stepped up and made a really good play.
Yep, good coverage. So now it's 3rd and 10.
You don't want to sack and get out of field goal range either.
You are right. Oregon looks like they might bring some pressure.
They're coming after him.
They do. And they get there. Kohlhausen dumps it off. It is a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Well, Overcrum, he's got great range. He's been one of the best kickers in Big 12 history. This is no gimme, though.
Got big, tall guys up inside for Oregon.
From about 46, the kick is good. TCU trying to keep this one going on. 2nd and 5. Kohlhausen. Almost like an option-style play. He'll turn the corner. Touchdown!
The defensive end goes for the pitch. They seal the corner. He stays in bounds. He turns up, plants his foot, turns up. Right near the sideline, but scores. Who would have thought we would have had this type game with Vernon Adams and Trevon Boykin not in it?
Here's the 2-point try. Sprinting right, now backing up. Pressured. Kohlhausen across his body, bounced it, no good. Triple overtime. They got to score a touchdown. Toward the end zone. Incomplete.
Throw by Jeff Lockie. He's getting more comfortable. Gave himself a chance. And you jump up, and Corey O'Mealy makes what is a tremendous play because he didn't interfere but knocked the ball loose at the last second.
Low snap, it's on the turf. It's just been a problem all game long since Doug Brenner had to come in at center. And that one might be on Lockie.
Probably looking up, inexperienced. Ty Summers comes in, local young man from Reagan High School.
Here we go. Oregon already faced one of these. Another must get. They need 8 to keep the game going. And low snap, Lockie pressured, stepping up. Lockie throws, incomplete.
Well, yeah, just congratulations to TCU for a great finish to a great game to watch. Certainly a tale of two halves from our perspective, and just very disappointed for our guys, not disappointed in our guys one bit. Fought like heck. The guys that were out there couldn't be proud of their effort, and these two guys are two examples of guys that were banged up all year long and kept fighting. And they made one more play than we did. Just too bad to finish how much these guys improved, how much they fought and worked hard throughout the bowl prep, and to end it this way is tough. But we will forge ahead, build from it in every phase, come back and get ready to go to school and move on.
Riff, ram, bazoo, lickety, lickety, zoo, zoo. Ooh-wah, wah-oo. Give 'em hell, TCU.